Check, check, 1, 2, check, 1, 2. Check, 1, 2. Here we got my microphone. Checking. Check, 1, 2. We've got Josephine Rowe on the phone. Hello, Joe. Check. I'm well. Do more talking, Joe. See if we can hear you. Very quiet. You're very quiet. Perhaps, though, I'm very loud. I'm in the yellows, though. It's not. Now it's spiking into the reds. Check, 1, 2. I'm loud. Are you listening to it? Are you watching the stream? You'll be talking to both people. That's right. It'll be crazy for your brain. Very difficult to deal with. Yeah, you don't want to get fucked up. Right. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's me again, Schizophrenic Mitch. Welcome to Radio Show. This is our tech testing stream, so if you're, here talking to us, we appreciate it, but this is very, not ready yet, as it were. Does it? Are you excited to be streaming again? Totally excited. I don't have my, what is the thing that was like the, just the sound, the display capture? No. But like the sound of the display, it was just, I've got to set all of my things up here on this OBS. Yeah. Cheeseburgers. Yeah. Let's see if we can listen to music and let's see if it works. Right, because I don't want you guys listening to my microphone sometimes. Ian Wood is here. Hello, Ian. Thanks for showing up. It is just a sort of test show today. We don't really have anything to talk about, but we are testing our hardware in the Los Angeles area. Trying to figure out if we can get radio show going while I'm out here getting my summer tour going. The Let's Get Excommunicated tour. This laptop is very warm on my lap. Perhaps. I hear it can burn your skin. I'm excited. Hopefully I can get my skin burnt. Well, let's listen to some YouTube, see if I can get a little YouTube here that we can listen to. And then I'll turn off my mic and see if we can still hear it. Here is a song. Here is another song. Let me get some good ones. So many steps? Yeah. Too many steps. I don't know all the steps to this dance. Alright, I think I got some music queued up. Let's see if it's working. Alright, maybe if I were to mute this. Yeah, I turned my mic off. Let's I've got to add like the background sounds like the desktop sounds. What was it? Because I'm on a Mac now, so some things are different. Also, I'm using OBS Studio for this. Maybe I'll get the display capture, but I won't show it. Maybe we'll just listen to it. Oh, I am showing it though. Look at that. Okay, well let's turn it off so we can't see it. And maybe we can still hear it. Let's see. Nothing there. Filters, properties. Oh, advanced audio properties, perhaps. Oh, nice. From the Mormon Church. A list of Mormon Church excommunicants. That's what we're going to do. It's a good idea. Runnels, I believe, with a U. I think so. Yeah, poor dude. Too afraid. Hmm. John DeLynn? Hmm. Ted Bundy's been excommunicated for murdering all those ladies? Well, that's good. I don't think we want to do what Ted Bundy did. I think we can sort of skip that one. Yeah. He talked about the abuse of the Mormons, and that's enough. Also popular, eh? So that's because they say they kick you out for certain things, but we wager that it's just how popular they are, eh? So that's the only way we're gonna get kicked out is if we're popular enough. Good luck with that shit. Never gonna get popular. Get the news to talk to you. Maybe we'll try that. Maybe we should just go stand in front of the news buildings and be like, look, you don't even have to go anywhere today. You can just interview me. I'm not seeing where to pick up the... Oh, here we go. Desktop audio. Disabled. No, I don't want that to be disabled. Enable that. There's only disabled though. That's my only option. Default. Let's go. Built-in input. Disabled. Oh, shucks. Maybe I just broke everything. Why is desktop audio disabled though? And there's... Oh, here's advertisements. Quiet you. Quiet. Well that's not good. Why can't I get the desktop to go to the old OBS? That's alright. It's kind of just a cheat, using music to kill time. That's fine. We gotta be able to cheat. We've got to. So yeah, I'm over here at an undisclosed location. I think that my studio producer here will be here in an hour or so. I think I've got like an hour alone. So I thought I'd stream. Are you watching the stream over there just to like check it out? Is the picture going? Pull it up. I don't know. Go ahead and mess it up. What is going on? Because hopefully I'm broadcasting a photograph, a picture, but perhaps not. And maybe I'm broadcasting my voice, but also cool. That's good. Good, because I'm still seeing an error occurred. Please try again later on my little preview here. So that's worrisome. Nice. Oh, good. Can you hear any music? Pardon me. Okay. Hmm. And if we did it, we can just hear it through the old audio. I mean, this microphone that I have here. Bom, bom, bom. I want to add the desktop audio. I can do that in my other thing. I'm gonna try again my sources. Audio input is probably it. I've got a display capture. Like, how come my display capture doesn't have an audio section? I would like that. Properties. It says the display and the crop, but no audio settings. Interesting. Very strange. Look at this, I'm gonna mess some stuff up. Unmute this, so that's working. We can take this out then. Remove. Yes. Am I sure? I'm not sure of anything I'm doing. A little bit, so that's not good. Alright. So no display capture, because that I did that for the sound and it didn't give it to me. So let's remove that as well, because I don't wanna be showing the display here. Studio mode. Right. Well, that song's over. I'm gonna have to find another song. Look how long it's taking us. 2 songs so far. Oh, that's not good. We're gonna have to delete it because we shouldn't be showing desktops, eh? What if they see, like, secret information? That's right, you can pause on the internet, those bastards. Yes, enhance. They can go enhance, and then they can see more and more details. If they have that Blade Runner stuff, they can like turn the camera. Right, 45. Stop. Enhance. Okay, give me a hard copy right there. Yeah, that's Blade Runner. Classic Blade Runner. The seam is split. The coal face cracked. You know what I mean? Me neither. He's talking some weird talk. Alright, settings. Let's go back to settings. I'm sure it's in here. General output, projectors, preview, studio mode, multi-view. We might have to like Google it. Like Mac, OBS, desktop audio. My bitrate is 1600 kbps. That is not necessary, is it? Let's take it down, down, down. I think we were running 500 kbps out there. So, pardon? Oh, it was 1500 it was. But I've changed it now, yes. Why not? Yeah, 1500. And we were at 500. That's 3 times. No, 1500 is higher than 500 by 3 times. So I turned it down. I don't need it to be 1500. Yeah, so I've got devices here in audio, and there's desktop audio, and it's just disabled, and then desktop audio 2 disabled. Why is that? Why is that? Built-in input, that's certainly not what we want, eh? So, yeah, I think we've got very similar to what we had in the at the old Ramshackle studio. At this undisclosed location. But we've got to figure out that one piece to it. Hmm. Undisclosed location, yeah. In the South Bay. South Bay. This is where I grew up, actually. I'm a South Bay kid. South Bay forever. South Side motherfuckers. I'm really, really confused about this audio. Desktop audio disabled. See, this is our issue. It just needs to not say disabled. It needs to give me some other options. I guess I'm going to Google it right now. While I'm... Oh, with words? And got to words it. Do I? That sounds difficult. On the OBS forums? OBS Studio for Macs currently requires a second program to help it capture desktop audio. It creates a device. Or loopback. Oh, well that's rather annoying, and I think I will be doing it at a different day than today. Man, I want to go to a third party as well. I like to have many, many parties. I've been to a couple parties this week, but I really want to go to a third one. Well, here we are again in the studios, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the radio show. Some things are disabled. What about my voice, though? Is it too loud? Is this microphone ridiculous? Like it sounds great, or does it sound like my voice is right in your ear and you're like, chill the fuck out, mister? Okay, I'll be talking about bullshit and nonsense like this. Welcome to my bullshit nonsense show, ladies and gentlemen and Pastafarians. Right now, I'm down here in the South Bay in an undisclosed location. I've been going to the beach last week. I think I went every day for too many hours. Got a nice sunburn and a stupid suntan line right across my forehead like a moron, and everyone's laughing at me. I feel so embarrassed. I yeah, yeah. They'll be like, "Oh, you're a Pastafarian." That's right, I wear. If I was wearing my strainers, there'd be little dots all over my head. Hey, that would be funny. I did find a strainer here with the handle that fits my head pretty well, so I'm excited. Because if I do get my California driver's license, I'll have to get a new photograph. So it's black. Does it sit forward enough to look like a strainer to like make sure the holes are visible? I suppose so. But, you know, we can take a drill to it if we need to add more holiness. We can manually add some holiness to it. Some shelfies. Hmm. Yes, it would be very fun. And it's my duty. I've been a pastafarian for 3 years and I've not had yet the opportunity to take an official photograph like this. Although, even if this California move doesn't work out, if I head back to Colorado, my driver's license is going to expire this October. So I'll have to get one there anyway. So 12,019 is the year for me. That's right. It's time to grow up. It's time to do my duty to my religion and show my faith and belief, an outward expression of an inward belief and faith. It's been a while since we've streamed, eh? We were April, May, was it end of May, middle of May? What is it now? Late June? 6 weeks we've missed, eh? 5 weeks. But mute. But I did stream uh the other day. I mean, not stream, but preach, beach preach. I've done some beach preaching. Oh yeah, little Facebook announcements, not like Facebook live streams with conversations and yeah, because Philip Brown, EC Street Preacher, he does a whole hour like sermonette every Sunday on Facebook. Maybe I should do that. I've got Facebook here on my phone, but I've got to hold it. Hey, it's so exhausting. When yeah, so like another person, I think, to hold my phone up for me, that would be helpful. Oh, that's right. I'm going. I did. Speaking of that, though, speaking of the PR intern, or what's the person who takes care of your online presence, your social media, right? Uh, we got our Instagram running. So what are we? The Pastafarian over there? Pastafarian Street Preacher, eh? On Instagram. That's right. Cool. So go check that out for some behind the scenes photographs. I'm not taking them. Yeah. Production stills. Production Crosby stills. Maybe some production Nash. Actually, I think we should listen to The Who next, you know. But that's only because it's one of the suggestions here by YouTube and it's much, much easier than searching for another one. Yeah. Yeah. So, what have you been up to, chat? You've been, for the past 5 weeks, what sort of situations have you been getting yourself into? I've been watching lots of, Netflix, eh? Some of them documentaries. Documentary of the Fire Festival and another one of Bobby Dylan's 1975/6 tour. What a time it was back then. What a time it is now, says the news. Very strange place it is. Oh, I almost closed that window when I selected it. Because Max and the other guys, they have everything backwards, right? Like the minimize buttons are in the top right, on a PC, so they've got to be in the top left on a Mac. Yeah. Oh, that my oh shit. Oh, so Lonnie Mathern. Yeah, I'm listening to Bobby Dylan. Yeah. From right here when I'm talking to you. Gotcha. Well, if we were to do Discord on this and we were to talk, no one could hear you because OBS doesn't do it. Is it just OBS Studio? Does the other OBS work? I'll look it up later. It's very hard to read paragraphs of information while I'm also thinking about keep talking, remember to keep talking, entertain the people. Although there's no people here because this is just a tech show. Yeah, it's very difficult to do both things at once. Two things at once. Yeah. Oh yeah. So Lonnie Mathern, the NOLA Gospel Tracts preacher, I've been in contact with him. He's been talking to me like for a year now. We've been sort of tossing this idea around. I think it's time. He did a couple interviews with I don't recall who it was. I should look that up. But um, yeah, they're pretty good. They're pretty good. We'll figure it out. But I think we won't do it live. I think we'll talk him and I for a couple hours and record it, and then I'll edit it down a little bit. Or maybe I'll make you record it. We'll be talking through you'll be listening into the Discord over there in the Ramshackle studio, and then you can record it and post it. And you can do it all the editing. And you can be my intern, editing intern. Lol. So yeah, today is Hermosa Beach, uh, some sort of thing. Let me check that out. Let's see what they're doing on Hermosa Beach on Wednesdays. I'll Google this right now. That's right. I'll be getting there on the bus, a $1 bus from this undisclosed location, or near this undisclosed location. Wednesday. Also, I hear that down here at Redondo Beach on 2 days out of the week, what was it? Thursdays and Saturdays? Thursdays and Saturdays. Hey. They're doing some shit, I think. That's what I've heard. So I'm definitely going to be there for that shit. Starting on July 4th, which is next what? Next Thursday? I'ma fucking be there. Yeah. Nice. I don't see. I'm trying to find this Hermosa Beach event and I'm not seeing it. I'm not very good at finding this. Um, I can see the city of Hermosa street sweeping. Oh, maybe that was it. Farmers Market Wednesdays in Hermosa's Beach. This is a news story. Bucks for trash pickup. Offered every first Wednesday of the month, I see. So it's not every Wednesday, it's every first Wednesday. It's from 1 to 6 p.m. Or maybe you only can pick up the trash. Maybe the market is there every week, but you can pick up trash every month. But anyway, today's not the first Wednesday of the month, is it? It's the last Wednesday of a month. June, is almost over. Man, I'm using so many batteries right now. It's really embarrassing. Got my phone going. We've got this laptop going. I guess that's two. That's not many, but it could all come falling to pieces at any point. All these batteries will just die. Oh, right. What? 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 Like that. What? Um. Alright. I dropped 20 frames in these 30 minutes, so that sounds really good. Yeah. I'm wondering about that desktop audio, if we're going to give a shit about that and install that nonsense. We'll see. We'll see what I become motivated to do. Maybe. Maybe we'll have to reinvent the whole thing again. Maybe we'll have to figure out who we are from the very beginning, like we have to do every day of our lives. Redetermine. Wake up and be like, who the fuck am I? What the hell am I doing here? Oh, so here we are though, looking at a nice piece of art here from our propaganda department again. Looks very good. Looks very good. I like the keyhole iris, I guess, or not the iris, pupil. The keyhole pupil, because we all are pupils. We'll never escape. We've always got to learn. Here is Roger Daltrey telling us how the new boss is exactly the same as the old boss. Oh well, shit, that's where I'm going to be today at 1 o'clock on Hermosa Beach till 6 p.m. Fucking see y'all there, motherfuckers. Rain or shine. Looks a bit overcast, but I'm at an undisclosed location, and so we have different weather up here. Nice. Live music and practically free yoga. So come on down for some live music, some practically free yoga, and some real sermonizing. Oh, wow. That sounds good. So come on down to Hermosa Beach, everybody, today from 1 o'clock to 6 o'clock. Speak to a real life Pastafarian. It's 11 o'clock here in the South Bay. That gives me 2 hours to get ready and get there. Good gracious. That's not much time. But I think that I am. Yeah. I think I'm going to wrap this up. I think we done good work, good trials. Can definitely stream for 30 hours in a row. I don't think this phone solution is a very great solution. On Discord? Why would you want to do that? Oh, I could probably do it on this end. Because I don't want you to be a quiet voice in my ears. I want to be able to hear your. Yeah. Yeah. Or we just say fuck it, but I don't think we're allowed to say fuck it on YouTube. We'll get kicked off. That's right. We got to follow all the rules very well. So fuck it. All right. Well, let me think of some sort of message here to give all you Pastafarians who've stuck around for this bullshit nonsense. Meet the new boss. No, I stole that. Quaid the King Cooper is here. Hello there, Quaid. Quaid has been looking through all my videos for the past few weeks and commenting on all of the ones that I assume he likes. And that's very, yeah, I appreciate it quite a bit. Quaid's getting into some very at me again. Yeah, like that. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks tons, Quaid. Yeah, the comments really help with the algorithm, and it's not just that, but like real, genuine sort of reactions really help us understand what it is that the audience is enjoying and which parts the audience are like, I don't understand what the fuck you're doing here. And then other ones are being like, this one's good. I like when you say this. Especially if you were to quote something that maybe resonates with you, something that makes you feel that Pastafarianism. Yeah, whenever you feel his noodly appendage and touching you and letting you know that the words that I'm saying are true and good, you know, because I just shit it all out of my mouth like diarrhea, and it's hard for me to know which ones are which rambles are good rambles, which are entertaining. So yeah, and no pressure. Just if you're like, oh, I like that, just be like, I like that. Also, you can put in sort of timestamps. If you like notice that it's minute 6 and second '03, you could put like 6 semicolon '03 and be like, ramen, motherfucker, like that. Yeah, when you say we, you mean our interns. We'll get our interns to do it, to comb through it and be like, collect all the good bits, listen to everything, interns, collect the good bits, and then we'll make a clip show with only good bits in it. Yeah, eventually. Yeah, man, when this thing really takes off. That's why I came to the Los Angeles area, because everybody here wants to be an intern, a PR intern, or like a online presence intern. That's everyone's dream job out here. It's the new dream job. I'm the SEO CEO, the search algorithm optimization search engine CEO. That's what we need. We need the chief technological officer, CTO. Well, maybe not officer, but assistant, so CTA, or um, something with an R, so it's CTR, like choose the right. Because that's a Mormon joke. It's a pun. That's what they used. And I believe that Quaid, the King Cooper, is in New Zealand. What part of New Zealand are you in, Quaid? I assume that you're up there in Auckland, because everyone lives in Auckland, right? Half the country's up there in the city. I never made it up that way except as like a flying out. I lived in on the South Island for a year. It's very gorgeous down there. Quay the King Cooper says, I just love the rambles that aren't confrontational. I like to avoid all confrontation. And he confirms that he lives in Auckland. Yeah, I do confess that my shit gets quite confrontational quite a bit. But hopefully only as a mirror, eh? Hopefully only when the myth believers have come out onto the street in a very confrontational manner, where they're like, listen or burn, or my God's going to kill you soon. That's very confrontational. And so then the issue is no one's confrontationaling them back. They don't realize how confrontational they're being. Right. Right. And we were like, hey, that's hate speech. And they're like, no, it's love. What's that, Joe? Right. It's right. So, yeah. And normal people can do that. That sounds like a normal thing to do. And that's cool. Is like, normally when people are just screaming, God hates fags, I just sort of walk by and don't let it bother me. But sometimes I like to be less than normal, differently normal. Sort of. I was talking to some flat earthers the other day on the beach there, and one of them said, I posted this on Twitter. One of them said that they'd never had their beliefs challenged as much as I was challenging them, and I thought to myself, yeah, that's the entire point. Is you can believe any old thing if no one ever, if you never ever have to challenge it. So yeah, real life flat earthers. I said, if you were in a spaceship and you went up into space and you saw it with your own eyes, then would you change? And they were like, no. How very strange. Very strange. And we need to call it out as dangerous, I think. So, yeah. So there is a kindness in confrontation, but not all the time, eh? I'm trying to get my street vibe a little bit less confrontational because I think it will. I'll be able to if my interlocutor, as it's called in the Socratic method, if actually in the Socratic method, both conversationalists are interlocutors, eh? Yeah, Socrates and both of his people were the two interlocutors. But if I get my street interlocutors to be not so defensive, I think they'll be able to confess even sort of deeper contradictions. I think the point is the more I can put them at their ease, the more comfortable they will be saying and confessing out loud, yes, I do actually believe in the flat earth, or I do believe that this earth is only 6,000 years old. And it really is the confession that the does the work, right? As far as like getting a person to change their mind, one of the very the strong, very heavy lifting moves is confession when they say things like, yes, if God did ask me to kill my son, I guess that I would. I guess that I would want to do that. If he came to me and said, it's time again, it's time for the faithful to show their dedication, kill your son for me, that I would want to obey. Because, it is hearing your own voice say something that seems very, very strange. That does a lot of work to change your mind, I think. The other thing I think is protecting a third party. I think is another one that does a lot of that work. Of like, okay, but if such and such was happening to your child, if you saw blah blah blah, if you had a gay child and they were getting kicked out of your church and it made them sad and depressed, how would that make you feel? I think empathizing with somebody you love as they are harmed by religion is another very strong move. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, it's sort of hard to defend ourselves against the abuses of religion, but quite easier to defend a vulnerable friend of ours. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to wrap this up and get ready to go down to town. Thank you, Quaid, for the farmers market in Hermosa Beach from every Wednesday, 1 o'clock to 6 o'clock. So thanks, Quaid, for coming, and Ian Wood earlier, and Ian Wood's a regular from a long time ago. Quaid the King Cooper says, my name is actually James Norton. Quaid is a rugby player that amuses me with his rugby plays. I was in New Zealand when Cullen and Lomu, Jonah Lomu and Christian Cullen, is that right? They were the big the high profile All Blacks at the time. I haven't really been paying attention to the old rugby since then though. I will so yeah, I'll look up Quaid and see how he's up to. See what sort of shenanigans they're getting up to nowadays. And yeah, hopefully we'll be streaming for like an hour or two every day. Right, Joe? Back to radio show. because we're still trying to push that subscribers line. I talk to a lot of people on the street, and they're like, "Yeah, I'll definitely subscribe to you." And then I come home, eagerly awaiting that number to change, and it just stays sort of stuck there at 730, low 700s. So we were getting about one a day when we were streaming, and maybe I'm getting about one a day out on the street. And so maybe if we do both, we'll get two a day. And then it'll only take 150 days to get to the old to our goal, our 1,000 subscriber goal. Yeah, give us our YouTube money back. That would be great. We can put that all into advertising our videos. That would be cool. Maybe we'll work on some of those. Maybe I'll go to Zoe Church this Sunday and see what they've been up to since they've been lying to me this spring, and see if they're still going to be lying to me. That'll be fun. All right, well, I'm going to shut this down and do a Friday service. Where would you like to do that? Where should we do that? Oh yeah, just find a pretty location and preach to the camera and post that. I've got to get a editing device down here. I'm borrowing some all these devices from some of my local friends here. Maybe I can find an editing device so that I can get all these ready and upload them while I sleep and things like that. I've got a much better connection to the internet, so uploading should be a lot easier now. But I'm going to stop this. Thanks again, everybody, for coming by, and again to the people who are here live, and James Norton, who is here, and Ian Wood, and all the people that are going to be watching it in the next couple days. Thank you for showing up, and we'll see you very, very soon. See you later.